Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a super fun lesson because we're going to learn English using something we all love food. But not just any food. We are talking about food in celebrations and traditions Christmas, New Year, Day of the Dead, birthdays, and more. Because let's be honest, a celebration without food is not a real celebration. And you know what? Food is also the best topic to practice English because it's real, it's everyday English, and you can use it in conversations. So, in this lesson, you're going to learn how to talk about food in celebrations using have, want, need, and like, and also how to ask questions with who, what, where, how many, and how much. So after this video, you will be able to say things like, I have tamales at Christmas. I want cake. We need ingredients. I like traditional food. And you'll be able to ask, who cooks the food? What do you eat? Where do you celebrate? How many people come? How much food do you need? All right, if you're ready, let's go. So, here's my question for you. What is your favorite food or dish in a traditional celebration? For example, Christmas, New Year, Day of the Dead, birthdays, or any traditional celebration in your family. Now, don't answer too fast. Take 5 seconds and think. What food do you always eat? What food makes you say, wow, this is a real celebration? For example, in my case, my favorite celebration food is pierna enchilada al horno. Or maybe I love lasagna on special days. Or I really like stuffed chicken at Christmas. Okay, now let's think together. First question: what food do you have in that celebration? For example, we have tacos. I have a piece of cake. Second question: what food do you want to eat every year? Like, I want tamales every year. Third question: what food do you need to prepare? Like, I need tortillas, we need sugar, we need a lot of ingredients. Last question: what food do you like the most? I like pozole, I like sweet bread, I like traditional food. Now, quick challenge. In the comments or in your notebook, write one sentence with I like, I have, I want, I need, just one sentence. Perfect. Now you're ready because in the next slide, we're going to learn exactly how to use have, want, need, and like with real examples about celebrations and food. Let's go. Awesome. So now you can talk about food using have, want, need, and like. But now we need something even more powerful. We need to ask questions. Because in real life, when you go to a celebration, you don't just eat. You also ask things like, what is this? How many tacos can I eat? Who cooked this delicious food? So let's learn the most important question words in English. First one, who? Who is for people. So who means which person? Who is it? Examples: who cooks the dinner? Who makes the tamales? Quick answer. Examples: my mom cooks dinner, my grandma makes the tamales. Now you, who cooks in your family? Next one, what? What is for things? And in our topic, food. So what means what is it? Which thing? Examples: what do you eat at Christmas? What is your favorite celebration food? What do you want to eat? Answer models: I eat tamales. I eat turkey. I eat pozole. Now tell me, what do you eat in your favorite celebration? Now, an important one: where? Where is for places. So, where means in what place? Examples: where do you celebrate Christmas? Where do you eat dinner? Where is the food? Answer models: I celebrate at my house. We celebrate at my grandma's house. We eat in the dining room. Your turn. Where do you celebrate? Now, let's talk about money and food. How much? We use how much for money and uncountable things. For example, water, sugar, rice, salt, milk. Examples: how much sugar do we need? How much is the cake? Answer models: we need 2 cups of sugar. It's 200 pesos. And now, how many? We use how many for countable things and plural nouns. For example, tacos, tamales, cookies, plates, guests. Examples: how many tacos do you want? How many guests come to your celebration? Answer models: I want 3 tacos. 20 guests come to dinner. Perfect. Now you can ask questions like in real life, but there's one more important thing. We need to say when and where celebrations happen using at, on, and in. So let's continue. All right. Now you can ask questions like who cooks? What do you eat? Where do you celebrate? But wait, there's something else we need because in real life we also say when, where exactly. And for that we use three very important words: ati, on, and in. These are called prepositions, and today we will use them for time and place. Let's go. Means exact time or moment. At is for exact time. Think about the clock. Examples: at 7 o'clock, at 8 p.m., at midnight. Also, at night at Christmas. Celebration. Example: we eat dinner at 8 p.m. We open presents at Christmas. On for days and dates. Think about the calendar. Examples: on Monday, on Friday, on December 24th, on New Year's Day. Celebration example: we celebrate Christmas on December 25th. We have a big dinner on December 24th. In for months, years, and long periods. Think about big time. Examples: in December, in 2026, in summer, in the morning. Celebration example: we celebrate Christmas in December. People travel a lot in summer. Now time is done. Let's move to place because we also say where is the food? Where do we eat? Where do we celebrate? At for a specific point or event. Examples: at home, at school, at the party, at the table. Celebration example: we eat at my grandma's house. We are at a celebration. So at is like I'm there in that exact point. On for surfaces. Examples: on the table, on the plate, on the floor. Celebration example: the food is on the table, the cake is on the plate. Important rule: we do not put food in the table, we put food on the table. In is for inside places and bigger places. Examples: in the kitchen, in Mexico City, in the oven. Celebration example: the tamales are in the kitchen, the turkey is in the oven. So in is like inside or within. Perfect. Now you can say when and where celebrations happen using at, on, and in. And now we are ready for the best part, the final example where we use everything together: verbs plus questions plus prepositions. Let's go. All right, now we are ready for the final part. This is where everything comes together because now we can talk about food, celebrations, time, place, and also ask questions. So let's see a complete real example. Christmas dinner. Imagine this. It's Christmas time. The house is full of lights. The family is together. And the smell of food is everywhere. Now listen to the story. At Christmas, my family and I have a special dinner. We have traditional food and we eat together. We need to buy ingredients because we want to cook everything at home. We want to prepare turkey and tamales because it's a tradition. And of course, we like traditional food because celebrations without traditional food. No, that's not a celebration. Now look at this sentence. It has time and place. We eat dinner at 8 p.m. on December 24th at my grandmother's house in Puebla. So remember, at 8 p.m. means exact time on December 24th, means date at my grandmother's house, means specific place in Puebla, means big place or city, perfect. Now let's ask questions like in real life. Who? Who comes to dinner? All my relatives come. My family comes. Now you. Who comes to dinner in your celebration? Where? Where do we celebrate? We celebrate at my grandma's house. We celebrate at home. Now you. Where do you celebrate? How many? How many people come? About 20 people. Sometimes it's 20 people. Sometimes it's 40. And sometimes the whole neighborhood. So now you can talk about celebrations in English like this. I have a special dinner. I want tamales. I need ingredients. I like traditional food. We eat at 8 p.m. on December 24th. We celebrate at my grandma's house in Puebla. Who cooks? What do you eat? Where do you celebrate? How many guests come? How much sugar do you need? And that's it. Now you have the grammar to speak about real life traditions because English is not only grammar, English is communication. So use English to talk about your culture, your family, and your traditions. And that's the lesson. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helped you learn English in a fun and real way through food and celebrations. Now you can talk about your favorite traditions and describe real life moments in English. If you enjoyed this lesson, please like this video, share it with a friend who is learning English, and subscribe for more easy English lessons because here we learn English step by step with real topics, real examples, and real life English. Remember, you don't need perfect English, you need practice. So keep learning, keep speaking, and keep improving every day. See you in the next video. Bye bye.